joined today. My name's RP. Could you tell me your full name, please?
My full name is Navdeep Kaur.
Okay, Navdeep. Can I see your ID, please?
Yes, sir. Here it is.
You can keep it with you, please. Let me have a closer look.
Yes.
Thank you. So, what kind of music do you enjoy listening to?
I listen various kind of music, but my favorite one is classical music because the lyrics of classical music are very smooth and I can understand its lyrics as well as it is related to my culture. So therefore, it is my favorite form of music.
Okay, do you play a musical instrument?
Yes, I do play a musical instrument, that is guitar, because I have a passion of music and therefore guitar is my favorite one. I am famous in my friends because of guitar. Whenever there is any occasion in which they invited me, I prefer to play guitar in it. So therefore, it is my favorite.
Okay, and what musical instrument do most people play in your home country?
In my home country, people prefer to play different kinds of musical instruments like drums, flutes, and guitars. In young people, guitar is very famous, but in children, they prefer to play drums because in prayer time, schools they play drums as well as flute is very famous in my country.
Okay, do you like the same musical instrument as you did in your childhood?
No, in my childhood I liked the most drums because on that time I was like the sounds of beating drums because in my school in prayer time all children were together and they were played drums. So in my childhood it was a drum which was my favorite, but now I like the most guitar.
Okay, this is time for your cue card, and your topic for cue card is describe your favorite teacher. There are some questions such as who was this person, what this teacher taught, how long you had this teacher, and explain why you liked this teacher. So this is your topic and the paper you can use. Here you go. I'll give you 1 minute and you can use this pen. Here you go, and your time starts now. Okay, your time's up. Start, please. Keep it with you, please. You can keep it with you.
Okay.
Please.
Well, teacher is a person who enlightened the life of a student by burning themselves. I have met numerous people in my life who are teaching successfully, but here I would like to talk about my favorite teacher. The name of teacher is Mr. Samith. He was taught us in my school time when I was in 10th grade in senior secondary. He was our maths teacher. I liked the way how he taught the students because the method of his teaching was very different from others teachers. He had great humor of sense, and also another reason is that he was different from others. Moreover, the student who were from impoverished background, sometime he paid his fees. So I like this thing. But apart from it, apart from it, there was many qualities in him, like he was well qualified, and and his knowledge was not only based on theoretical but as well as on practical knowledge. I think on that time I had gain vast experience from his experience. He was my so therefore he was my favorite teacher. Before he teaches us, I was not interested in maths, but after joining his classes, I was gradually take interest in maths. Therefore he's one.
Okay, give it me back, please.
Yes.
Let me ask you some more questions. Okay, what are the qualities of a good teacher?
In a good teacher, there should be many qualities. Like first and foremost is he should be well qualified. If a teacher is well qualified, he can give his thoughts and knowledge related to study to the students. Moreover, he should have a good communication skills, because if a person have good communication skills, he can share his ideas with their students. Also, another quality according to me is a great sense of humor, because the student can feel comfortable with the teacher who has a friendly nature.
Okay, and what differences in teaching style have you experienced with different teachers?
I have experienced a lot of different styles of teaching. Like in my school time, there were many teachers who were based on theoretical knowledge, but apart from it, there were another teachers who gave also the practical knowledge. They gave their experience of life. Also some teachers were not friendly, whereas some has a great sense of humor. So therefore these were these differences.
Okay, should teachers use discipline in the classroom?
Yes, of course, a teacher should use discipline in the class, because if there is a discipline in the class, student can learn in peaceful environment, and they can gain more knowledge in peaceful environment. And as well as if there is a discipline in the class, they can work more efficiently and with more concentration. So it will increase the effectivity of study.
Okay, and can students learn from computers?
Yes, of course, students can learn from computers. If a student is not understanding any theory, any topic, he can search on YouTube. Also, there is many sites are available which is beneficial for their study purposes. So they can learn from computers practical knowledge as well as theoretical knowledge.
Okay, and has education changed since your parents' day? I mean, talk about like 25 years.
Yes, education system is dramatically changed from my parents' day. In my parents' day, there were no use of technology in their class, but in present time, there are many types of technological devices like computers, LEDs, or there were no other facilities like nowadays in classrooms there is air conditioning and heaters also. So I think there is a huge difference between both.
Okay, last question for today, and that is, should education be free?
Yes, education should be free, but for those who need it, like some students cannot pay their school fees because they are from impoverished background, and their parents cannot earn more for their school fees. So So education should be free for those who need it and who are interested in study. Because if a student has a great desire to learn more things, so government should provide those students the free facilities of education.
Mhm. Okay, this is the end of your interview. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.